Hey Mosaic Souls, this is Rachael Alexander, artist in Mosaic Soul, and in today's video I wanted to show you a sketchbook tour of a sketchbook that I started back in July of 2022 all the way up until now. There are a lot of unfinished pieces in here. It's just a sketchbook. It's not as beautiful as other people's sketchbooks, so I guess I'll call this a messy sketchbook tour. But this is a sketchbook that I've been sketching in since 2022, and yeah, this is my first sketchbook tour, so I figured I would take you guys on a journey through some of my artistic musings. So let's dive in. Okay, let's open up my sketchbook. So I drew the sketchbook, started this sketchbook in, as you can see, it says July 3rd of 2022. And this is me just doing a random doodle. I write a lot in my sketchbooks because I'm always having ideas. So you'll see me writing a lot of different things. I'm not even sure what I was writing here. Oh, this is something, maybe a project I wanted to create. Okay, then a random doodle, probably a month later, of a sunflower. So that, I think I was just sketching random things in my room in this, on this page, just a TV, a tube of paint, more tubes of paint, attempting to sketch a shoe here, sketch a shoe here, and a hand. So that's that. This is a sketch of a giraffe that was on one of my journals that I had. So I thought I would recreate this sketch. I thought it was very cute. Here's a sketch of a frog I saw. Looks like it took me 30 minutes, and I drew this in pen. So that is that. A sketch of a rose. And I wrote some of my idols here. Ephraim Mercier. So this is just a rose. And then some random sketches of a lion that I saw, probably on Google or something. I don't know if this was like a troll or a gnome or something. I don't even know what this is, honestly. I can't remember. I think this is the year that I started to get into K-dramas, and I think this is one of the characters in the, movies that I was watching. She made a funny facial expression, and so I quickly sketched it or whatever. And I think this is also another character in another movie I was watching. I don't know. I think this is actually a YouTuber that I started following. I think her name is Mathrilda or something, randomly. Here's an unfinished sketch of something. I think I was trying to draw a gummy bear packaging, but anyway. This is a sketch that I did in a draw this in your style. I want to say it was by, what's her name? Mimi Moo, maybe. I think one of her sketches, and I kind of drew it in my own little style, rather. So this was a draw this in your style of a Mimi Moo sketch that she had. Just me randomly sketching some, like a gesture pose, I guess. This is, I don't even know whose face that is, but I don't think I finished it. Another random sketch. I was trying a different pose here. I think this was an idea that came to me that I wanted to quickly sketch down, of a man and a woman dancing, holding each other or something like that. A random little cute face here. And then this was a sketch of, I don't even remember. I think maybe something I saw off of Instagram or something. I have a girl holding like a bubble tea or something here. And then sort of a little girl, I don't know what that is. This is a sort of like a wellness sketch. May you find peace in your heart. And so it was sort of an idea of a woman sort of meditating against a tree, and there being a river behind her, the little fishies and sunflowers and the sun. It's kind of a random idea that I sketched. So. And then ignore all this text over here, but this was a sketch of sort of like a fairy thing that I saw. The river flowing and the waterfall. Sometimes I'll write what I was trying to get by if I can't really capture it all, but this is supposed to be like a fairy kind of person, and this is a river going into the sunset and the forest and stuff like that. So that's what that was. And then this next page is blank. And then here I have a sketch of a mouse. I don't know what he's doing. He's floating, I guess, outside his house onto his walkway. So yeah, there's the mouse. And then actually when I first started art and stuff, well, not first started, but I used to really be into fashion sketching. So I think I was trying to try my hand at that again in a while. Maybe I'll show you some old sketchbooks from back in 2011 when I used to really be into fashion sketching, but just randomly, I think this was some type of flower thing that I didn't finish. This is another sketch of, I think, someone else in a movie that I saw. I don't know what she's is. I think this was a sketch of another character in a K-drama that I was watching, and I think this is the same as well, but I don't know. I can't remember what show it was. I want to say this, it might be what's his name? The guy who played in the something business that was popular on Netflix. If I remember, I'll throw his name up on the screen. This is more some like goals, some business stuff. I think that, what is his name? I can't remember his name, but yeah, that's him, I think, in that film that I was watching. I don't know what this is supposed to be, some type of fairy or something. A lot of writings and remindings and things of that to myself. This is another cute woman slash fairy. I don't know. I guess she's magical being of some sort with a big flower behind her, coming out of a flower blossom in presence, I guess is what that says. So yeah, this is a cute little owl that I sketched. I was in the owl phase. This is starting 2023, in February of 2023. It says, "I wish you love." It's very like, wintry vibes, winter vibes. Same thing on this page. Some more owls. I was just really into owls. Cute owls. Drawing some cute owls and stuff. So that's that. Ignore this face, it's horrible. Another random face. I can't remember what reference I got that from, but it's practicing lips from this random tutorial I think I saw on Facebook or something. What is on that page? I don't even know what that is. Okay. And then I think this is a sketch that I sort of was copying off of another artist that I liked. I think Love Teacup Kisses. I really like her art, and so I think I was trying to replicate one of her art pieces. This is a random face, random woman doing some type of dance gesture move here. This is a design of a website I was working on, but that's neither here nor there. This is a sketch of a cute kitten in a cup, eyeballing the fish in the bowl. So, this cute little sketch. I think that I wanted to digitize this one. I never did though, but this is a cute little sketch of a kitten and a fish. And then this is a sketch of a girl and her bunny. I didn't really like how her face came out or whatever, but I did like how the bunny's face came out. I thought that was cute. Just random illustrations. And then this was sort of an exercise that I did where you would just draw random shapes and then try to make people out of those shapes. And so this was like a circle. I made a circle man. Can't remember if this is the Skillshare class or something that I was trying to take. But I drew some random shapes and tried to draw people out of the shapes. And then a woman dancing and an old lady. And I don't know what this is. Some type of snail. Random faces and random shapes and a lanky man here. So I was trying that. And then this is a sketch of a bird. And I called her Maisie Bluebird. She's singing and her two little birdies are in their nest. I was trying to draw birds singing is what I was going for in these images. I really like this one. I think it's cute. I like the way the beak and the eyes are with the lashes on the eyes and stuff. And then there's some exercises I think I was doing from a class I was taking online. Just drawing different shapes and stuff like that. Trying out the different illustration eyes and styles and stuff like that. And this is another bird that was similar to the other one. And this is just a cherry blossom. You can see that. Cherry blossom that I drew. And then an apple with some shading. Practicing drawing shapes in boxes and a hammer and random things of that nature. Ideas that I want to explore. Then I was attempting a sketch piece illustration, I think, from that class I was taking with random sketches. I think it was sort of like one of those days where you just draw a bunch of illustrations every day or something. And this was one of the pieces in that class. I didn't really like how I colored it at all, actually. But there you go. Here's another random sketch of a blob. I don't know who he is or what he's doing, but he's standing there with some sunglasses. So there's that. This was a drawing that I did of a girl, and I colored it with markers, but it doesn't have a good light fastness because this was not the original colors that came out. It was actually way more vibrant, but you can see that the colors kind of faded, and this is sort of sketchbook paper, so it definitely bled through. So this is definitely not a marker friendly paper. This is another random sketch that I did of a woman in a, I guess, faux fur coat or something with some nice cute doodles behind her face. And as you can see, it kind of bleeds over into the next page. This is another girl that I saw. I think I kind of was inspired by another artist on Instagram. And I was wanting to try this with marker and color pencils. This was sort of the first, those first other two drawings were the first time I ever colored with marker and color pencils. So I was trying that out here. And I noticed that when you color with the color pencils, the light fastness of the marker doesn't look as bad. So that's something I noticed, at least with this paper. Attempting the face a different time. I actually like this face better than this face, but anywho. And then this is another random face I was attempting. And then this was a project that I did from a Skillshare class I was taking. but I added this element of a little girl sort of diving into the cup of cocoa or latte or whatever. So I thought that was a cute little illustration of a little girl. I like whimsical ideas, I notice, in illustrations, like people doing things that they wouldn't normally do in real life. So like a little girl jumping into a cup of cocoa or cinnamon, whatever. Like this was sort of the thumbnail sketch, and then me sort of fleshing out the idea here, drawing some more boxes and testing out colors and marker and color pencil and stuff here. Here I was, I think, continuing that class or learning how to draw a box and a couple of stuff. You can see that the marker faded into this page, but anywho, some boxes, another little, I guess, present gift box with a cup of something. I thought this was cute. This was, I think, the same idea but fleshed out again, but I added some elements of, like, you can see like a little house or something on the cup. Thought this was cute, like a little wintry thing. I like this little illustration. So that's that page. And then I think I was thinking about coming up with my own like set of oracle cards or something like that. And this was supposed to be a stag in the night with a woman, sort of a wise woman on a stag in the night or whatever. And then sort of a butterfly morphing in the moonlight or something like that. So these are some just ideas of animals I wanted to draw and stuff. Let's see, yeah. I think I might come up with my own oracle deck. Maybe next year or the year after. We'll see. Make it a new project. This was a random girl that I illustrated. It's an element goddess, I guess I called her. So I really liked how she turned out. I'm not really a fan of these type of eyes. I've noticed that a lot of people have this style type eyes. It's kind of like lowish or something. Or not lowish, but like there's another one, Raw Sushi. I think she draws her eyes like that. I think I was kind of following some of her tutorials and stuff. But I noticed that like my own preference and illustration style, I don't really like faces like that for me. I like seeing other people's stuff, but for me, I think my illustration style is definitely morphing and changing, and I think I kind of am starting to like a semi-realistic illustration style. You see some of my recent sketches. This is an orchid, just randomly using a lot of white space and some shading or whatever. And this is an unfinished sketch that I was going to do for my 5-year plan. I think I was watching some Netflix movie, and the girl in the movie had like illustrated this 5-year plan of her life or whatever. And she drew like different aspects of her plan, and see, I was still sticking with those sort of eye faces or whatever, that illustration style. But it's cool to look at it now, but I noticed that it's definitely not my authentic style. I notice this is another random illustration from that course that I was taking. The flying kingfish and a frog. These are some like thumbnail sketches of ideas of a concept that I haven't fleshed out yet. A random sketch of a girl looking off to the right. And then here's another like thumbnail sketch of a woman in a waterfall, next to a waterfall. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see if I can get a little closer. A woman in a waterfall. So that's another thumbnail sketch. And then this is a sketch of a goddess overflowing onto the land. This is supposed to be water, and this is supposed to be different houses and cutesy houses and stuff like that. Her balancing the earth and sun and moons and stuff like that. I like whimsical stuff. Another random sketch of a woman. So that's that. I said bad and bougie. So here is another sketch. Oh, let me go onto this page first. Here is a cute sketch that I drew of a little girl and her little brother riding off into wherever they're going on a little motorbike. Love and Joy Lane. Love and Joy Lane. And then this is a sketch of some mushrooms. I was randomly sketching some animated mushrooms. And a sketch of a woman saying, "Your dreams matter." I like drawing like wellness sketches or sketches like with like positive illustrations and sayings. If I redid this sketch today, I would draw her face differently, more in my style. Maybe I'll do that sometime, but yeah. This is me still figuring out what style of face I like to draw in. I noticed I like to draw more semi-realism in terms of faces. And little happy sunflower. And this is a sketch of a bear and his cubs watching TV on the couch in their living room. I think I can't remember what movie I was watching, but I think I got inspired by some movie I was watching. And this is another sort of wellness sketch of a meditating bear in the park. When all seems lost, turn inwards. So I thought that was a cute sketch. Some other random things. A woman who was happy. I need to work on her facial expression. Don't really like her face, but she was embarazada, pregnant. So, pregnant woman. This is a random, I don't know, doodle of different eyes and flowers and stuff, and me trying different facial expressions here, face eyes and stuff like that. Different eyes and noses and stuff like that, figuring out what kind of style I like. And then this is a sketch of a little girl that I think I need to turn her into like a character, like, and draw her, make some stickers out of her. But yeah, I love her. I remember doing a poll of her and everybody liked her the most, and I think I like her the most too. She's the cutest out of everyone. And I was trying different other styles, like the eyes and nose here, different styles of faces on little girls, but I think I like this one the most. It's the simplest and cutest. And this kind of reminds me of Rugrats for some reason. But yeah. And then this is me. As you can see, I was trying to draw some markers that bled into this page, but I don't know if you can see her, but this is a different version of the other little girl that I liked, but her face is a little bit more fleshed out. I don't know if I like this one better or the other one better. I think they're both cute. I think this one looks a little bit more mature than the other one, but yeah, that's that. And then this is a little duck that I saw in the park walking over this little bridge or whatever. And the illustration that's bleeding into the other page is this random sort of extraterrestrial looking woman. I don't know if I like her, actually. I mean, I like her Bantu knots. I think that's the thing I like the most out of this illustration, actually, is her Bantu knots. But yeah. Another random K-drama character, me practicing some circles and exercises, and then this is my black love illustration that I never really finished, of lovers holding each other and stuff like that. So that's that. I don't think I have anything on that page. And this is me attempting, I wasn't starting the 100 head challenge, but I think these are some of the people that I saw in that 100 head challenge, a couple people in that Pinterest pin, so I was trying some different faces in that. I'm sketching some different faces in the 100 head challenge. More doodles, random circles. And this is an image of a girl that I think I saw on Facebook. I did my own little take of it, saying go with the flow, her dress blowing in the wind. I was trying to capture that movement. Moving clouds. This is a random sketch of a vase and some other practicing circles and things of that nature, and a little moon face here. And then, let's see, this was a random sketch of a woman wading in water. I feel like this was supposed to be some magical sea of infinite possibilities is what I call it. So she's like going into a sea of infinite possibilities or whatever. And then another sort of wellness sketch that I never finished called Your Dreams Matter. This is me attempting to draw some little cutesy little humans, toddlers, I guess, little kids, random different faces, and a dog. I think this was another K-drama inspired sketch, if I'm not mistaken. Another random person. This was a cute sketch that I think I started when I started to do my daily sketches at the top of, was it 2023 or maybe? Was this 2023? I can't remember. But I like this one. This is cute. Like, you can see that one. I like her face. Definitely can work on the proportions, but I like this. I think this is more sort of my style in terms of my illustration style that I like. More sort of semi-realistic. Butterfly, and says divinity behind her and love. What does it say on the cup? Bring. I can't see what that is, but yeah. This is me attempting another semi-fashion illustration. I have a woman in a nice, cute, like, hear that sound? That's the wind blowing hard today. Petticoat and some leggings. And another sketch that I did. This is January of 2024 when I started to try to do a daily sketch of this year. And her shirt says, I am light. Or whatever, so I liked that sketch. And as you can see, the markers bled into the next page. But this is a random sketch of a woman. I think that I did an AI generation of, I told AI what to generate, and then I kind of did a sketch of what I generated with AI. A woman sitting, holding her cup of tea, looking outside the window in the wintertime. And I added extra bears and stuff. This is a sketch of a girl riding some type of bird. I love whimsical on this glass of, I don't know, water or something. And some sort of like poppy flower or something. So I really like this cute little idea. I think I was kind of inspired by the artist Mimo Chai or something. She does a lot of these cute, whimsical sketches. Some more random faces here. This was one of the sketches I was super proud of as well. It says, be kind. A woman holding her bunny. I really liked her face. This is definitely, I feel like, more in the style that I like to draw in, like semi-realism. So yeah. It's another little cute little girl saying, let joy lead your way. So I liked this sketch. So there's that. And another cute little sketch, I think. It says, let your dreams carry you away. And this is an image of a balloon or something. What's that? Those things that you can ride? A hot air balloon. So this is a sketch of an idea that I have yet to flesh out, but it's of a little girl holding different worlds, balancing the worlds in her hand. And then this was supposed to be like a mini sketch idea of me or something. Not really feeling it at all, but I think I made myself way too dark. It's not really my skin tone. I love her skin tone, but it's not reflective of me, so that's why I don't really like it. And I don't really like how I drew the face either, but that is my attempt at drawing myself. Here's an image of a spoon that I drew. And this is a sketch of a whimsical woman goddess, I guess, holding some type of ball of fire or something. And see the little houses and village down here, and the flying stag and the moon with mountains. And I don't know, I think Josephine Wall is like one of my favorite artists. And so I was attempting to do more like fantasy art sketches with a falcon next to her. So that's that sketch. More random doodles of practicing circles and stuff, and trying to draw. I don't know if this is a herring. I don't know what kind of bird this is, but trying to draw a bird. Another random sketch of a vase and lemons and some water. I like this concept of this idea of a little girl riding down the tresses of her mother's hair or a goddess's hair or something like that. I was fleshing out an idea that I was thinking of. Okay, so wanted to go ahead and showcase the rest of my sketchbook. So I have this sketch of this beautiful woman who has locks with beads on it and a flower here. And then I also have this sketch of a woman sort of sitting on a rock looking up at the sky and all that jazz. Just a few more sketches. This is me getting into color pencil. So this is a sketch of a woman reading an illustration of a woman reading a book under a large flower. Didn't finish coloring the sun, but bumblebee, there's very large things here, like flowers and animals that's larger than the woman, and then a little waterfall and springtime and all that good stuff. So that is that. Can you see that? Okay, and then so the next page is some sketches that I did. I think I was inspired by this other artist that I found on YouTube, and I can't remember her name, but she had some really like bold, like flower type designs in her drawings that I really liked. So it's just kind of sketching inspired by her. And this sketch was sort of inspired by Beofam. I think that's how you pronounce him. I've been a fan of his art for like forever, but he always does these sort of like whimsical type art. And this one was sort of inspired by like clouds as the woman's hair or something. So these are supposed to be clouds. And then this sketch is of a girl that I found on Pexels, I think. It's so funny how like when you do sketches, you forget. I'm like, dang, I did that. Anyways, I'm starting to do a little bit more realism and trying to capture more value and shade and lighting and stuff here. You know, outlining her jawline and stuff like that. So there's that. And then I have this colorful sketch, kind of like a storm. What's that character in X-Men? Stormy, where she had like the electric hair, but anyways, instead of electric silver hair, she has purple hair. But anyways, that wasn't what the inspiration of this was. I can't remember what was inspired by this, but I really liked the color of the shading and was really trying to capture different like lighting and shading on her and different like hair. My piece is my power. So anyways, I thought this was cool. And here's some horror sketches. I think I tried to draw that off of a picture from a woman on Pexels. Like my proportions are completely off. That looks. Anyways, this was a sketch. I can't even remember what this sketch was, honestly. I think maybe an idea that I was trying to sketch out. The little kitty in the background. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see. You see the little kitten in the background and the house and stuff. Sort of like a witch or something. And then this is a random sketch of a teenage girl. Illustration, really, of a teenage girl. So, there's that. And then I was learning how to draw different heads or try to color from a different artist. She's one of my favorites. I think Coco Michelle, she was teaching how to like color. I didn't even end up following the exercise on how to color, but that inspired me to draw this thing, which I actually ended up painting and sketching out and painting myself. And then here's another sort of iteration of that other little black girl superhero. And I think I tried to sketch myself here. That didn't turn out too well, but whatever. And then another random face sketch. Here's me sketching another random little black girl being happy. Random sketch of, I think, a K-drama person. I don't know. Me trying out some colors or whatever on this page or whatever. I think I'm almost done. This is a sketch of a kitten or a cat that I saw. I don't remember what this illustration is of, who that illustration is of, actually. Let's see, I can't remember who that is an illustration of, actually. And nor do I remember who the illustration this is of either. These are just random illustrations that I don't actually remember the source of. But yeah. And then this page was inspired by a number of different things. A lot of K-drama inspired characters. I was watching some K-drama movies or whatever, and this is one of the characters, and this is also one of the characters. This is also one of the characters who was on the phone. And I was drawing some illustrations of cats here and dogs dogs and wolves here. Then I saw this, I wanted to draw like a cute little animation or illustration of a pig and then a mouse. And then this woman who's like, I don't know what's going on. I really love this pig. I think the pig is my favorite illustration out of the whole page. Yeah. And then here is a sketch of like a little house in a circle. I had this illustration idea of like trying to figure out if I was to start a new sketchbook, like what I would want the first page to be. And I was trying to like come up with this concept of like a little girl like going into like this little new world inside of a tree or whatever, and they have Mr. Frog and Mr. Platypus and the cat banging the drums, and they're all walking towards this new world or whatever. And that was sort of the illustration idea that I had here. And then I don't remember what this is. I think this is like a little couch and a fox sleeping in the meadow. So it's like a living room that's open to this meadow and a little person like canoeing down the river next to the meadow or whatever. So it's like this whole little, I don't know, hodgepodge of ideas. So a living room next to a river. The river pours out from the living room next to the meadow with a fox. I don't know if you can see that. A fox kind of like sleeping in the meadow or whatever. And then just some random sketches of eyes and noses and faces there. Let's see, so that is that page. I don't really like this page, but I will show you anyways. Some other random sketches of a woman looking at a bowl of fish. Doing sort of a monochrome and red color pencil. Another random face. I think that was supposed to be some type of like straw doll or something. A random cat. A woman's face in not normal colors. Side profile. So in this year, I definitely tried to do a little bit more realism-ish. This is a sketch of my breakfast, which was some waffles, a cup of green smoothie, and some tofu. So that was my breakfast. And then some cute illustrations of ducks that I thought were cute. I love this one and this one. I like the eyelashes on this one. And then a little cookie saying hi. Hello. And here's a woman. There's another sketch idea or illustration idea. I was trying to, thumbnail sketch I was trying to sketch out. And another little piggy. I don't even know what these are, just random ideas. And this is, I think this is the second to last page. And so this is, I really like this girl here. She's looking down, if you can see, she's looking down at a butterfly. She's looking down at a butterfly. I really like her face. And then I was trying to follow some type of tutorial or something. I didn't really like that sketch, hence why the X is over the face. And then I don't even remember what this was inspired by. I think I was trying to draw a side profile. I like drawing women with afros. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm a woman with an afro. Who knows? I think I was following a tutorial by Gabrielle Bricky here to try to do the eyes and the nose. And my lips came out way bigger. And I don't think the eyes are like proportional. Like it looks weird somehow. I don't know. Makes the girl look like she's an alien, but it's definitely not my style, I would say. I was just trying to follow a tutorial to see how, you know, that's definitely a specific style. I don't really like this style for me when I draw it, but I like looking at other people draw it, if that makes sense. I was just trying out different styles. I love this cute little illustration. It's like a little thumbnail sketch of this little girl sitting up under a leaf, taking reprieve in nature under a leaf. So that's a cute little sketch idea. And then I had this vision actually of a bear cub playing with a butterfly, and so I wanted to sketch it out. I think I woke up from a dream and had this vision of a bear cub playing with a butterfly. So I wanted to sketch it out really quick. I think this would be a cute one to actually illustrate and like color in and stuff. And I was trying to find bear references, bear cub references or whatever. And then this is a sketch of a woman on Pexels that I found. I didn't really like how that came out. There was another, I don't know if this one was better. I might have drawn that in another sketchbook that was better. It's me randomly seeing a photo on Facebook. This is a random photo of me seeing something on Facebook, trying to draw the gestures correctly. And that is it. We have come to the last page. So that is the sketchbook. I still have a few pages left to actually finish in this sketchbook, but that is my sketchbook tour from July of 2022 to now. So hopefully you enjoyed that. If you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up and let me know what you think in the comments. Talk to you guys later. Peace, love, and light. If you resonate with this video and my work, then consider becoming a patron at mosaicsoulsworld.com. Thanks to my current patrons, and I hope to see you guys on the inside. Catch you next week. Peace, love, and light.